Pickles, a cold one this morning. Get it, Pickles, it's a cold one. We're defrosting the window. So, why are we defrosting the window? Let's talk about what's going to happen in this episode. So, we're going to complete, hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got the tongue and groove panels and gate. Hopefully, we've got that right now. I'm meeting Finn on the job. Then we're back on the digger. If you haven't, or you don't know what we're on about, you need to go back to Wednesday's video and go and catch up there and catch up with your boys and girls at D&J Projects and find out what I'm talking about now. But with that said, let's get to it. And just like that, Finn's here with these panels. So let's get them in. Here's our Finn. So what we're going to do is put them gravel boards in the bottom and then put the panels in. Bits of raw footage, see if we got it right.
Let's see, gave right on it. Yeah. This one's got a top one. That's the bottom.
What bottom's the?
The bottom's the one that's been written on.
No, it can't be. Because it's gate right. The arrow. I pulled the arrow. Is that right?
Yeah.
So you change the arrow. So it's that way.
Yeah.
Where's the panel just brought? Not again. Oh, that fits beautiful now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely wanted that. I'm going to put a screw in there, that's what I've got screws for. Just so you can't take them out. So. You go from that side, I'll go from this side. It's just this, I know this, the top on this one's tight. So to keep it close to my side. Have you got the middle bead? Just hold you there. Nice and gentle. Yeah, I just need to look your side. Just need to look very, very slight at the bottom.
Lift it up.
Yeah, it's hanging, I'll tell you, it's very short. Yeah, the gate's standing. The gate's still shut, isn't it? Oh, beautiful. Just hook up the screws in, mate. I'll have to do that one from the angle.
Yeah.
There's supplies.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? So, kickboard's at the bottom. Just some Blackstone. This guy's having some artificial grass which has been delivered tomorrow, which is going to fit himself, which we've he's purchased from D&J Projects. Let's see if it will shut. Of course it does. Of course it does. And then we've got a lovely key lock. So makes it secure. And it should be plenty big enough to get a wheelie bin through, which I'm going to check now. Which I should have checked before. But we'll get a quick check.
It's
Oh, is that
Bakersfield.
Are you doing Bristol?
The one for Temple, yeah. Is it the one for Temple?
No. Should check that before, really, shouldn't I?
What, the gate?
Yeah.
It fit, didn't it? Did it fit?
Yeah, but
That's it. This one is complete. On to the next. So just do the handover with the keys. Ben is an absolute legend. He's a subscriber. He's been watching this for years and he's had his in to do this. So what an absolute legend. Big shout out to Ben in the comments. But on to the next. Back. Ready for action, aren't you, boys? Ready for war.
Yeah.
New grafter. We're going to demo this because before they were quite weak and I wasn't happy with them, but they've meant to redesign them and they should be better. So we're going to put it through the paces today, aren't we, mate?
Yeah.
But first job is sort the boys out, get all loaded up, and then we're going to be out of here. But I've got a couple of quotes to do and the boys are going to load up. I'm going to talk them through it now.
A few moments later.
So we are back on site, exactly how we left it. We've got Finbar, we've got Thomas. The first job we're going to do, we're going to put this fencing up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move that diamond cable, look. Diamond cable, it's virgin now, but diamond cable box, just put it on the side for him. Going to come off here with one post and then straight down, nice line in the middle to there. In fact, they can actually use the lamppost to tie the string line to, because yeah, it lines up. So we could do that. The first job is, I'm going to do that, and then the boys are going to start taking these bricks out and setting up. All tidied up. Cables going round. I say, in theory, that shouldn't be that one there should run straight into that, not from there to there, but I don't know why.
4'5".
So what we do when we come across stuff like this, like a footing, so what we'll do, we'll cut the post off, because we don't want to break through that footing, so we don't want to disturb this brickwork. So we'll put a bag of postcrete around that, and then what we'll do, we'll fasten the post to the brickwork, which will be here, look. So we'll put two fixings through, fasten it to the wall, and then we'll carry on, and then we'll dig 40 foot down. Because I just don't want to disturb any brickwork. The other option is you put a wooden starter plate and start it from a wooden one and fasten the wooden one to it. But we do like the look of the concrete fasten there. Like I say, it won't matter, you fastened it to the wall. It's going to have some postcrete around the bottom of it. There's about a foot of postcrete going around the bottom. And plus finished level of drive is going to be here. So that's what the lads are doing at the minute, they're cutting that off. And then we'll get that to the wall and then start fencing. This fence will go nice and straight along there. And then I'm going to start digging out and carrying on with this. And then the boys will move from that side to this side. and then I can start levelling all this soil. I'm going to give Jordan a ring as well to find out what time he reckons for the grab. Jordan's here now. We've managed to get all that spoil away, and we've levelled some of the stone. All we've got to do now is dig this corner. So this corner, we've got to dig this out. We've got to move these gravel boards. And then what I'm going to do, just track it backwards and forwards. So I should be able to dig that out and reach over there. And Jordan will grab that last bit, and then all it is fill the centres in and the sides with stone. And we might have done with the digger then. We've got that to cut. These roots just to cut through. The boys are smashing it on the fencing. Looking good. 2 7-foot gravel boards, ends up with a little piece down there, which we can't do. A 7 and a 6 doesn't work, so we've ended up doing 2 6s. There's going to be a little panel there, but it's going to match this little panel here. So the boys said they'll do it there, so it'll be symmetry with that, instead of having it near the house. Just in case anyone's wondering in the comments. Well, wondering and then start commenting, why have they done it like that? It's just too big for 2 7s. And like I say, we're going to cut that down. So we'll probably cut that down the same size. So when they get the measurement for that, I'll cut this one down exactly the same, and then it'll match, which will look good. Scraped all the stone back. There's good stone there, good stone there. So I've just scraped the top off that so we can put a bit over the top. But like I say, now we're going to move that and do that corner.
Started as a whisper, message from a new world I'd never known. Something about it felt like it'd been waiting my whole life. Is this home? I can hear each sound calling my name, and I feel angels around when I start to sing, and suddenly it feels like heaven's not so far away. Tell me, can you hear the symphony? Panic, panic, I can't help but think that it's meant to be, that I'm finally right where I'm supposed to. If I let you into the secret, would you listen? I can hear each sound calling my name, and I feel angels around when I start to sing, and suddenly it feels like heaven's not so far away. Tell me, can you hear the symphony? Panic, panic, and before too long I found where I belong. I can hear it, I can hear it.
So we're all dug out around here now. The boys are going to put a post there, and then the 2 gravel boards, one being a hedgehog one, and then they're going to continue all the way down, bit of retainer, just where this string line is, get to about here, and then it will just finish. And then the blocks will run across here, so the blocks will retain that. I'm just going to get tidied up on the front, so it's nice and tidy. Like I say, they've done a good cracking job of that. Really good. But yeah, it's taking shape. Jordan's gone back to screen that load and then bring us some more recycled out. Little progress report. So finished height is around about there. So might need a little tiny ramp for the hedgehogs. But what we've decided to do, we're going to run right into that corner and put a hedgehog hole in that corner so we can come around, because you can walk down the back of here. So what is it? It's got a little home there. This is where it is, somewhere in there. Customer pointed it out. There, look, there's a hedgehog box in there. So he's actually in there, but he can walk down the back of here. He's going to fill this up nicely. If he wants to abseil out this hole here, he can do. If not, he can walk all the way down and he can come out around there. The things we do, eh? Thinking of nature. But yeah, that's going to be one gravel board. So the post finishes there. So what we're going to do, another post there and one gravel board across there with a hedgehog hole in that corner. The boys doing all the fencing. I'm just guiding them. Finn's chopping the posts. We just need one more post for that, and then we can take this one out. I think that's going to be tomorrow now. We're just waiting for Jordan to come back with the stone, and it'll be all hands on deck to get this stoned up and done. Here it is, look. So we're going to stone this up. Just grab them last few bits, and then we're going to drop the stone. Ideally, I could have done my bucket over there, but I have to use my small bucket and just level it off. But you can watch us do it. The boys are still putting them gravel boards in across there, but it is getting dark. As you can see, Jordan's lights on.
It's beating. All my body's breathing. It's just you and me. Feel my heart, it's beating. All my body's breathing. It's just you.
We're dark again. We're working in the dark again, but we're nearly there with stoning up. The guy's got 2 more gravel boards to put there, and then 1 more on a post. They've put that one in there, so we've got the measurement of that, so that'll be in the morning, and then we've got to cut this down. That'll be tomorrow, and then it's drainage work. But that's another day at
D&J.
Thomas.
D&J. See you in the morning. Well, you get the same thing then?
Yes, mate. Yes, and we are back on site. We're just putting some lines up, getting ready. So we're going to start with this edge first. What I've decided to do, because you've got a lot of stuff on the wall and all the way around, so we're going to do a brick all the way around. Then we're going to step the ACO off that side of the brick and run it all the way down. And follow the brick course round, and then we're going to drop it into there. So the ACO will come across there and drop into that. There's concrete here, so that'll work in our favour then. So, because we're not going to get an ACO on top of that. It looks like the footing for the extension or garage or something. So that's what we're going to do. And then that ACO will flow nicely all the way around and then into there. And we're going to have some corner pieces on this as well. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3 corner pieces on the ACO. But we're not at that stage yet. We're just at blocking stage. Like I say, we've got that kicking out, that kicking out. You've got a load of electrics. You've got that kicking out, that kicking out. So it just makes sense to put the ACO just inside the blocks. And just like that, and then we tarmac up to it. Thomas and Finn have done that section there. So now Thomas is cutting the panel down. We've done it exactly the same size as that small panel there, which is that. And then what he's going to do is going to cut the gravel board. Then he'll put the gravel board in, level it up, put the panel in. And then this post here is going to be an end post this time, just on the end of that. And that's going to look really smart. And then all we've got to do then is string line straight through to that. And that should go down an angle like that. And then everything should flow over here, water-wise. Well, let's go and get my tripod, set you up, and you can watch us plod on.
Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me.
Quick update. Thomas is ready for that. Jordan's gone to swap the grabs over, go and pick the other grab up. But Thomas has dug the hole out already, so what we're going to do, we're going to pull the post out with the grab. Then he's going to fit that one. That's a bit of scrap now, that's nicely cut down. We're just running these blocks in. We forgot the transformer and lead for the mixer. So that's why Finn's been doing it with bucket mixers. He was doing it in the barrow, but it's just a lot easier to do a bucket mix. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to run the blocks all the way along there. So I'll start in that corner and work my way up to the top. And then, depending on what time it is, I'll start coming along here, into there, and there. I don't think I'll have enough time to do that. But yeah, take shape really, really quick. I've got a good team on the job. We just had a bit of a break and a customer bought us some pizza from Greg's. It's hot chocolate. And now Thomas and Jordan are going to level this bits of stone. We've got lines everywhere, so they're going to start levelling stone. Me and Finbar are going to put that block work in across there.
Fight for the light. If this ever die, I'ma fight for my life. Keep fighting on, I keep fighting on. We keep moving up, you can't hold us up. So I'm up above the clouds. So I can't see the ground. So I ain't coming down. So no, I ain't ever coming down. Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me.
Got more than what I thought done. So I've got a little tiny bit here to lay, and I'm gonna, it's 10 to 4 and temperature's dropping, so I don't want to chance it and do another mix round. So tomorrow, it's basically just round there, up, and join them back up, and then the Aco's in. And I'll have to find some kind of lid for that. A little insert lid. I know they're doing them in plastic, but I could do a metal one. But we're just cleaning up now. Thomas is putting that last post in. The grab's going to pull that one out. But yeah, looking good. I'm getting there. And then it's just build up with stone like we normally do. You need the score, guys. So I said we'll pull it out. You guys are going to pull it out now. Look at that. How easy that is. It's so easy. And just like that, one post on the back. But yeah, we're going to leave it here, guys. So that is another day at... That's another day at...
See you in the next one.
Hey! Well, good morning. And welcome to another day at D&J. It's Friday, it's Fat Friday, it's Black Friday. All the sales are happening. And I'm doing starter motors. So yes, I am sorting a starter motor out. It's a bit of a weird one, this is. Let me show you. Them bolts there have come out. And that was all out like that. And you see, it's not that old by the date, but I can't remember where we got it from. Or whether the struggler's done it, or if I've done it. But I've just Loctite them back in, pushed it all back in. It looks not too bad. And I've checked the ring gear. There's a bit of chafing on the ring gear, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. So what I'm going to do is put it back together and hope for the best. But it's still that. I'm going to put the live back on it and just chuck it out and see if it works. So it works. So I'm going to nip them up, see if they've come loose now, and then put it back together, and job done. So that's that little job I've done. I've put that on it for the reason I want the Loctite to go off on the starter motor. And the struggle is finding out whether the starter motor's got a warranty on it. I've sent them a load of pictures, and now I'm going to put my tools away and then head back out to the block paved drive. Well, not block paved drive, the tarmac with block border drive. Because Finn and Thomas are already out there taking materials and getting set up, and then Thomas is coming back to get some roadstone for top up and everything. Why I did that little job. Progress so far. So we've got the blocks around there, it finishes there, so Aco goes across the front of that into there, down, and then it's going to tap into that drain there. So it will just drop on top of that drain with a connection, and then that drain, which ain't connected anyway, yeah, it's not connected anyway, will drop on top of the Aco and then down into there. Make it nice and simple and easy. we were going to tap into that one there, but that's got that much concrete around it. I just don't want to disturb that. And why it works, we can get around it. Plus, like I said before, this was a garage before, so all the floor is really high, so it's easy for it to put the blocks along there and step the ACO away from the building. But at the minute, Finn's put another line in, so I'm going to go across here, up to there, and then along here. Thomas is just filling this bed in. I'm going to get a nice good compaction with a whacker, and then I can start laying from there up into this corner, and then by that time Jordan should be here with some more stone. Should be able to fill that in, be able to whack all that and in there, and then basically it's just filling. But the heavens have opened. Rain stop play. Absolutely hammering it down. So just taking cover. It doesn't look like it's stopping anytime soon, however. So it might look like we're going to get them blocks in, but if it does, rest assured we'll let you guys know.
A few moments later.
So it's nice and dry again now, so managed to get a bit more done. So I'm coming out of that corner now. Jordan's doing all the cuts, Finn's mixing, and Thomas is working to lines and levelling all the stone off.
All my body's breathing, it's just you and me. I'm so caught in this, we're so lost, deep in it, can't stop. I'm forever the one you call. Let's free fall. I'm so caught in this, we're so lost, deep in it, can't stop. I'm forever the one you call. Let's free fall. 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 I'm so caught in this, we're so lost, deep in it, can't stop. I'm forever the one you call. Let's free fall.
All blocks in. Just a cut there to do. All this is stoned up ready. Oh, apart from that bit there. I think we've got a bit more stone which Jordan will drop in this corner. We're nearly there. Like I say, there's just the ACO down there, but it looks dead light on camera. But obviously it's not, because you can see the moon. And the time is 7 minutes past 4. It's dark again, but we've got it all stoned up. Just the ACO to do now. I keep on telling you that, but obviously we haven't filmed for that 2 hours. So ACO's a bit more stone. The ballast there ready for the ACOs, and that frame and cover there, which is a tiny one. A small one, look. But yeah, it's looking good. Quick turnaround on this one. Very quick turnaround. Just gonna let the customer know we're going. Jordan's going. The boys are over there loading the van up. But I didn't sign the video out last time, so I'm going to sign it out now. I hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget, guys, drop us a hype, a like, if you do enjoy it. Help the boys and girls at DJ Projects out. But the last video, you hyped, we ended up at number 9. So that was wicked. If we can get a bit higher than that, that'd be absolutely amazing. Because it does help the channel. Just watching Jordan go out.
Don't forget to comment down below if you've got any questions or queries about D&J projects, and I'll do my best to answer every single one of them. But it's been a pleasure having you aboard with us and watching us do this lovely drive. If you want to see the completion of this, you better catch up next week. But with that said, we'll see you in the next one.